Spew Roo. We've got an error. There's an error right there. That's a Spew Roo. So the kangaroos had a little spew on the back of the kangaroo down here. Unfortunate. It's usually on this top kangaroo up here, this second kangaroo, sorry. So the top kangaroos had a little spew. It's usually through there, but this one's a Spew Roo error on that coin right there. I'll show you a picture from my coin value list right here. This is what usually happens. So we've got extra blob of metal underneath the mouth of the top kangaroo. It's an error and referred to as a Spew Roo, as though the kangaroos had a spew. But they're really cool. They're cool little coins to find. And yeah, found that one just recently. So let's have a look at it just under the naked eye. So there it is there. So you can see on that left-hand side, that second kangaroo had a little bit of a thing on the back of the third. So I like it. I love those coins. But yep, I've got a roll of coins to be searching right here. So $1 coins. Let's jump into this lot and see if we can find something special like that to add to the collection. Hopefully you've been having a great day. And yeah, it's the King's birthday, long weekend in most states of Australia. Yeah, so hopefully you have a great long weekend. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let me know if you found any Spew Roos yourself in the comments. Let's go slow. So you can get them on pretty much any date. So it's worth going slow if you want to try and find something like that. These 2015s, they can have a missing leg over here, this leg underneath the belly of that third Roo. So if you can find that, what have we got price-wise on those? $2 to $10. That one had the leg, but so I'll keep on going. So places you can find areas, you can find blobs on this side of the coin. You can find a backpack if it's across the back of the top kangaroo, a rabbit ears if there's a blob through here, it looks like floppy ears. Spew Roo, waggy tail, the happy Roo, yeah, and other things too. So if you go slow, you can find all sorts of things. These ones here can get extra blobs through these grooves. That one didn't have it. These ones apparently can be rotated. I've never found a rotated one of these, and my search continues. Yeah, so this one here doesn't have metal through here, but it does have a little bit of extra metal through this section right there. So I'll just zoom in so you can sort of see that. Not a huge error, but you can just see a little bit of extra metal in that little gap that's not supposed to be there. So I'll put it aside because why not? Oh, these 2008s, these are the ones that are going to have that happy Roo. So extra wagging in the tail and a little bit of a blob on the one through here if it's got the happy Roo extra doubling. This one's got a partial double rim, but that's not that uncommon, I suppose. Lots of knots and stuff like that in that sentence, but so it's relatively common to have a little bit of that. Fairly fresh looking 2018. Chogam coin from 2011. Bit of a lower mintage date. What do we got on these? 2011, just find it. There we go, $2 to $9, 9.4 million. So it's approaching that 10 million mintage figure, which is usually the cutoff. But I'll put it aside. Cool. 2014, the Anzacs. If you've got a 2014 and you flip it over and it's got the kangaroo design, just the normal. Oh, there's another Chogam coin. Just the normal kangaroos design. I'll just show you. Yeah, just like that. They didn't make many of those in 2014 because they made lots of these Anzac coins. So keep your eye for the 2014 with the kangaroos. Another Chogam, we'll put that aside. Is there something? I think it's just a bit of damage over here under the mouth of that kangaroo again. Yeah, it's got a bit of a poke there and a poke there, or scratch there. So not the blob of metal Spew Roo that we desire. This one might have a little bit of something on the back of the neck. Can you see that right there? We'll zoom in and I'll give it a little explore with the toothpick right here. And yeah, just a bit of dirt. And that's what's helpful to have a toothpick because it's just wood. It's pretty soft. It doesn't scratch the coin. And you can just check those things out. If it was metal, if it's a metal blob, it wouldn't move. So, ooh, we've got, ooh, just about backed it up. So this is a 2015 coin. I was looking for that missing leg and it's just about missing. But I can just see a little bit of a faint outline as you tilt it around under the light. So I'll let that one go. But here we go. A great Aussie coin hunt coin from This is probably 2021. Yes, there we go. 2021. They did it 3 different years. And this one here is the D for dingo. So there we go. I'll put that aside. Prices on these. Yeah, people are probably interested, and I'm interested too. So $2.20 to $9 is a recent selling price range on those coins. Ooh, we'll hold this one for last. We'll check this one for rotations. All right, so 1984, the first year of the $1 coins, but they made tons that year, about 186 million. These ones, we check these for rotations. So you hold it at the top and the bottom. And when I twirl it around, if the Queen's nose is supposed to be pointing over to 3 o'clock, but if it's not, it's rotated. Oh, it is pointing to 3 o'clock. Unfortunate, but let's have a look at what we've put aside. We have got aside 2 Choggum coins. We have got the D for Dingo, Great Aussie Coin Hunt, and just a slight error on this coin with a little bit of extra metal through this little groove here. So successful little search. I enjoyed that. And yes, keep your eye out for, whereabouts is that little Spew Roo? Oh no, I didn't put it. Oh, I hope I didn't put it back in the bag. But the Spew Roo from the start of the video, I'll find it and I'll put it in my collection. Cool.